The first thing is for them to understand that there are specific things that are required for someone to see a result in their life. You want to change something, you want a health change, you want to increase your income, you want to have a better relationship with your spouse, you want to be able to have a better image of yourself as a professional athlete so that your thoughts don't basically sabotage you from being the best athlete you can be. For whatever it is, all of those desires require different components to actually see a change. Number one is people need to have a desire to change. People talk a lot and actions speak louder than words. They have to not just say that they want to change, they have to have a true deep desire to change. So that's number one. Number two is they got to stop making excuses. Personally, I used to be the poster child for making excuses. Lying to yourself is a way to not succeed. And one of my mentors taught me that the definition of an excuse is a well-planned lie. And so I teach people that making excuses is keeping them stuck at where they're at. So they need to make a commitment to stop making excuses. Once they've done that, then they have to determine that they want to take immediate action, because procrastination, I'll think about it, let me write it out, maybe I'll start next week, those type of things aren't going to get your results. Number four is people need to change perception of their self. There's a lot of reasons why people don't succeed is because they believe that they're not enough. And so they create a lot of false personas to try to make them feel better, to look better, to fit in per se. And then because of that, it sabotages success. It puts unnecessary obstacles and challenges in people's lives. And it's simply because they look at themselves in the wrong way. I ask people for permission to help them change the perception of their self. Number five is stop waiting for tomorrow. That's correlated to take immediate action, because a lot of people try to pass the buck and wait till a different day. There's not a good time to change. Change sucks. Change hurts. Change is challenging. But if you wait, then you're going to have the same day that you've had today in your past. Number six is submit to success. It's a long process, and it takes someone having the willingness to surrender success. I've done my best in my life to justify why I was doing just fine. I was in a good place. My life's not too bad. You'd rationalize or minimize what a future could look like. People just really have to stop it and really submit to, man, there is a better life out there, that I don't have to have what I just have right now, that I need to stretch myself to be the best I can be. Number seven is get uncomfortable. You have to be willing to be extremely uncomfortable, vulnerable, transparent, honest, to be able to do the work. Because if you don't get uncomfortable, you're not going to see the transformation that you want in your life. So getting uncomfortable is probably one of the most important things. Number eight is never stop dreaming. Now, for me personally, I've never had an issue with visualizing or dreaming or thinking big or casting vision or anything like that, but a lot of people do struggle with that. People need to really paint a picture in their mind of what they want it to be and then go after it. If they don't have that in their mind's eye, they never know when they're going to be satisfied of that success. Understanding and visualizing what they're going after is very important. Knowing your purpose is number 9. I believe that a lot of people do things for the wrong reasons. I've known my purpose for a long period of time, Mike, and that's really why I've been successful. It's why I wake up in the morning and I'm excited to be on podcasts, work with my clients, and cast vision to people, is because I know my purpose, and that is to serve others and to help people get a change in life. Last but not least, number 10 is never go back. There's a lot of people that are past-centric or even present-centric and not future-centric, and I definitely don't want my clients to go backwards and try to draw off of the past to try to affect their present or their future, and to not allow their past to sabotage their present or their future. The past is the past. We need to let it go and move on. That's a brief explanation of the 10 commandments to change